All right, guys. Here's the deal. I want to say this real quick, and this might be a little too loud, so apologize. There was one person that made a couple of comments about how loud we pop, how loud we pop the tabs when we're on the mic, right? Mm-hmm. When we're on the mic, open a beer, like, man, all I hear is. Hey, I get it. We apologize. We're working on this. It's really a soundboard that we have. Somebody's actually playing that sound. I think we don't even drink. So
no, we do that. Effects. We do that so people know how much they need to keep up with us.
Right,
you know
right.
What I mean? Every 5 one of those, you should be having another one open.
But here's the deal. He's not gonna. And nobody wants to apologize. What we're gonna say is we're gonna do we're gonna do better about this. We're gonna keep it.
Look.
Between the mayonnaise and the mustard.
Jan and Alex are the George Lucas of popping tops.
Popping tops.
It's all CGI mastered.
Exactly.
Equality. Equality.
Nobody pops a top like Alex.
Equality. Shit.
That's right. We're equal opportunists here.
We are.
You want to pop a top? Pop a top. Right? But listen, we're not going to do it in the microphone anymore. We see you. We're addressing it. It is what it is. Okay? We're not going to talk about it anymore after this.
You're lucky I have bottles tonight.
So. That's right.
We actually do have a filter that just filters it out, so we will just filter it out. Hey, welcome to the Grab of the Brisket podcast. This is James. And if everybody would just follow suit and just say who their name was, that would have been awesome timing to have, but it's already passed.
They already know who we are.
We'll just go on
We're
down the
famous.
road.
We have followers.
I say everybody knows, but that we still get the questions a lot of times.
Who is who?
Who's what? Who's who?
That's weird. Okay, obviously you've got Jalix.
That's not my name.
You've got JB. You've got.
I'm John.
Big Pinky.
I thought he was Bear.
Big Pinky. You've got the cool one.
Cash Money.
Money.
Now it just sounds weird.
Because my last name's so rich.
That's right. So rich, son.
All right, let's just dive right into it. We're just going to jump off new kid showing up the pool, just like, hey, I'm going to go up on the high dive.
That kid doesn't work out for him.
And he gets up there and he's like, he doesn't want to jump off, but he's like, okay, I'll do it. Anyways, we're going to jump off right here.
Okay.
So I saw an article today on the Houston Chronicle where there was a house listing in the Houston area. I think it was like Garden Oaks or some subdivision in Houston. But the house, which caught my eye, comes with a built-in smoker.
Ooh.
Inside the house.
Wait, in or like in the patio? Are you talking about inside?
Inside the house.
Whoa.
In the living room?
In the living room.
So they got a stack going up to the roof and everything, just like a plumber's vent or something?
I'm not really sure how the science works, but you can see the video, and we posted it on our social media. You can go on TikTok and you can see the video that we did. There's 4 different chambers. You can definitely see like a vertical upright smoker or upright door, and then you see one where there's kind of like a bay door where you open up. One may be like where you put the wood at. I don't know where the smoke goes, but I know the house is up for sale. Does this sound like barbecue fail written all over it?
Absolutely.
This is like I'm looking for the house to go buy it. Like if I'm house shopping, like that's a huge plus.
I want that.
That's awesome.
No.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think the insurance is going to be higher on that place.
Your house is going to smell like smoke all the time, and it's going to take you 32 hours to smoke something.
I'm just assuming whoever had the money to do that had the money to plan to not smoke his house out when he did it.
Or they had it built in and it didn't work, and they're like, "Fuck it, I'm out."
Maybe the realtor takes you in there, just bring a few a few logs, throw it in there, fire it up, try it out.
It's a DIY.
Because even if we had like a fan to like draw the smoke out, that's drawing the heat out.
Right. As soon as you open those chamber doors, smoke's coming into your house.
Yeah, that's horrible. No, I'm out.
There's got to be these.
It's in the living room, James.
I can only imagine, and this is what kind of I said on the little TikTok that I threw out there. Could you imagine just like doing like a brisket?
Yeah.
And just on a Saturday, you wake up early. Maybe you
go to the living room.
You throw down like maybe about, I don't know, maybe a 10-pack of Shiner Lights or maybe a Coors Lights. Maybe you're still a couple hours before it finishes and you're sitting on the couch just watching TV, and then now it's like snooze time and you fall asleep.
Yeah, so that happens. But what I'm saying is, think about this. Just play it the other way. Like, you woke up, you walked to your kitchen and went to your living room and started smoking some meat, right? You put your beer in a refrigerator, great. You put your beer in a cooler, it's in your house. The ice never goes away. It's like 70 degrees in your house. There's no sun or anything else, right? You're watching your TV, you're smoking your meat, you can watch your toddler at the same time. This is a guy with a vision. He knew exactly what he was doing.
I did see a comment where a guy made a comment. He's like, no way in hell. I go outside to smoke my meats to get away from my wife. No way in hell that I'm sitting inside of my house. She's like, babe, do you want to watch Cheer while you're smoking your brisket? No, I don't.
Cheers? Yeah, I'll watch Cheers.
Right.
Great
Exactly.
Great show.
Cheers, pretty good too. I'm gonna say it. It's good.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, right.
What are you drinking, Matt?
A nice ice cold liquid death.
That's what it's called?
It's liquid death.
Liquid Death. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you bring the koozie down a little bit?
Oh, you want to read that part of it?
Yeah. Okay. Sparkling water?
Yeah.
Is this?
You never heard of Liquid Death?
No.
Yeah, you heard that? Yeah.
Mm-mm.
It's quite popular.
I've heard of liquid paper.
Same.
Oh, it's okay.
Right.
That
Good luck.
makes me feel like I'm drinking a beer.
So today is Groundhog's Day. Obviously, hey, can I give a shout out? My brother-in-law, James and Natalie, they're at the hospital now, and they're expecting their first child, Luca. So,
Congratulations.
Has not gotten here yet, but I'm expecting any moment Laura or
Is he going
somebody
to pop
to come,
his head out, look around,
come
pop back
busting
in? Or?
out and letting us know that he's here. But yeah, it's super awesome. So
That is awesome.
yeah, shout out to James and Natalie.
Yeah.
But today is Groundhog's Day. So I did want to maybe acknowledge a little bit of being Groundhog's Day, but it's not when you see this or you read this, it's going to be a week past, right? 2 weeks? However many episodes John has us booked out. I did read about a few little interesting facts about Groundhog's Day, if you want to hear just a little bit more about it.
Give it to us, James. Give it to us.
Some of it, I won't go into great details. One was like, it wasn't invented here in the United States. This was invented by, I think, Germany. Germans invented this.
That's true.
Groundhog's Day type deal. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot
Made the groundhogs.
Right.
That's what you're saying?
I think they use hedgehogs.
Okay.
Sonics.
Right.
Hedgehogs.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
The days are shorter there, so they had to be faster.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand.
But there's a lot of countries that do this similar type deal, and they utilize different animals. But I learned a few different interesting facts. For me, it was like, okay, we're not the only. Let me phrase it. Punxsutawney Phil is not the only prognosticator in the United States. Did you know this?
There's other animals
There's
that tell us.
multiple other groundhogs throughout the United States
What?
that do the same thing.
I
But Phil is a rock star.
Are you saying there's more groundhogs?
Yes.
Yeah, we know there's more than one
No,
groundhog.
there's more cities that do the same thing.
Oh, Punxsutawney's just
Punxsutawney
famous.
is the famous one.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do
Yes.
you want to hear the names?
Yeah, that would actually be nice. Yeah.
I didn't know what you were talking about. When
I
you
just-
said
I did not.
I just
Punxsutawney.
wanted to
I was
hear
like,
you
what
say
the hell's
that.
a Punxsutawney?
Punxsutawney Phil.
Yeah, Punxsutawney.
What?
I just want to hear the word he said again. Like
You gotta get closer to your mic when you talk. A little bit.
Prognosticator?
Yeah.
If you get a couple beers in me, I probably won't be able to pronounce that.
Okay.
Let me go. Okay, so there's a couple that's across the United States. One of them is General Bo Lee of Atlanta, Georgia.
General Bowley.
Huh.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read this out to y'all. Today, on February 2nd of 2022, General Bo Lee has saw his shadow. Is that how it goes?
no,
Probably. Maybe, I don't know.
I
Okay.
disagree.
I do declare.
Right.
He jumps.
Now we're like
that.
gone to the wind right here.
Yeah, he jumps like
He
he
jumps a river
jumps the railroad tracks.
in his.
Yeah.
He's getting in his Challenger and just like
he jumps it.
Road
jumping.
runner.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. The next one. This is Sir Walter Wally from Raleigh, North Carolina. And then we got Birmingham Bill from Birmingham, Alabama. That's only a couple. I don't know
think-
if there's more or not,
I
but
think it's
that's
like-
only a couple I found.
It's like Birmingham, What, Birmingham Bill?
Correct.
Yeah.
He's
Birmingham Bill says roll tight.
Right. And then in Puxatawny, where is that happening in Puxatawny? Puxatawny Phil, where is he from?
I don't know. It's like
Puxatawny.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, maybe so.
I don't know.
I'm trying to recall because all my knowledge comes from Groundhog's Day, the movie.
I'm trying to think of the movie.
So, but back in the day, in the very early days when they were doing Puxatawny Phil and the Groundhog reveals and all that stuff like that, they would have celebrations after the big forecast reveal, and they would go to a tavern, and I'm sure they would consume multiple beers, drinks, libations. They would also consume Groundhog.
Oh,
The way you told me earlier, like, and they eat Puxatawny. I'm like, they eat the freaking groundhog that told them it's gonna be an early winter. You're like, no, they eat other groundhogs.
Pokes his head out, and there's people just sitting
I'm
there
like, so
better not be any more winter.
And I just visioned this. I visioned like this whole group of people sitting in this tavern, right, drinking, and at the same time they got Puxatawny sitting in a cage. He's just looking at them eating a bunch of groundhog, right? And I was like, what is going on?
Right.
Why would you?
They're just fattening him up.
Right.
Like, here,
No wonder this guy doesn't want to
this.
come out. He comes in, no, I'm good. I'm going back in.
Why is it so? Every year it's just more winter.
Right.
Yeah.
Days on leave. So it end of the day, I think they said that you have a better odds on predicting whether it's going to be a longer or shorter winter by flipping a coin than taking Puxatawny Phil's advice.
But then you don't get to eat no groundhog.
Yeah, then you don't get the groundhog.
Really doesn't sound that good to me.
Well, I like the way you said it, though.
They did say it's a relative of the squirrel.
Oh.
Okay. So it's a rodent? It's a big
Yeah.
old rodent? Yeah, I guess that
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah.
So
Okay.
you don't get to eat no more groundhog.
Have you ever eaten rodent?
I have not. I don't think. No.
No
We had
nutria or anything? That'd be the only thing I could
rat.
think of.
We've had nutria.
squirrel. I mean,
You've eaten squirrel?
I have had squirrel.
How is it?
Squirrel dumplings.
Squirrel dumplings?
Yeah,
Oh,
I've never
okay.
had
it's
that.
pretty good.
Yeah.
I would.
It's
I would
kind of-
want country squirrel. I wouldn't want like urban squirrel.
Yeah.
No, this was country squirrel. Like tastes
Country
like
squirrel,
chicken.
okay.
I mean, just like
Tastes like chicken? Really?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's a squirrel season, right? You can't just go shooting squirrels in your front yard. They get frowned upon that.
No, this is the country, so yeah.
You can just do whatever you want out there.
But here, no, we have one squirrel. Like, because all of our power lines are buried, we have one fucking squirrel that like talks shit to my dogs every morning, and like they're out there barking at him. But every time I go to the safe, you get a BB gun out.
Right. Every time you go into the house to get your binoculars,
He disappears.
he's a smart squirrel.
His days are numbered.
He just mentioned squirrel dumplings. I got to tell you the quick little recipe that my son created the other day. He comes in with this little ball. It looks like a fruit by the foot or a fruit roll up or something that he just made into a ball. And he says, "Try this, Dad. I made this. I just invented it." I was like, "Well, what is it?" He's like, "Just try it." Okay, he's 8 years old, Maddox.
You're more trusting than I am.
Yeah, I know. But I saw him eating it,
Dead
so I was like,
cockroach
he's not going to
inside.
kill me. So I take a bite out of it, and on the inside, it's just a very, very sweet, I come to find out, Twix seasoning. I bought this Twix seasoning at Walmart or something. It's basically like powdered
Yeah.
Twix, right? So this
Like
thing's
Twix,
actually-
like the candy bar
yes,
Twix? Okay.
Yeah, so it's basically the size of a golf ball that he somehow filled up. It's just powder inside. So there's like, maybe 3 tablespoons of powder.
The chef.
And, and wrapped
Is he
it.
trying to make his own Twix
I
bar?
don't know what he was doing, and wrapped it in fruit by the foot.
Was it
somehow.
good?
No, it wasn't good. It was disgusting.
Did you eat it?
No, I took a bite.
Yeah.
Did you swallow it?
That bite, yes, I did.
I started eating
I was
it,
already
gonna
sitting on the
waste it.
couch, so I wasn't going to get up.
I think at that age, you're just like, hey, look, what's over there? Look,
Yeah.
that was delicious.
He was like, "You're so mean, Dad. You didn't like it." I was like, "Well, it just tastes like sugar, just like sugar." That's
He's going to
it.
listen to this podcast one day.
I mean,
And he'll be like, "Yeah, you're right, Dad. That was dumb."
that's way better than what we cooked. Like, it was mud pies.
Yeah, I remember that too. We were doing mud pies. But then he said, these are Swedish dumplings. I was like, what is Swedish about these? He goes, they're sweet. Oh, okay.
He got you.
So your son.
Right.
He got you.
It's like, are you mixing some Swedish fish in there or somewhere?
That's funny.
It was funny and pretty gross.
Yeah, that's all. Hey, we had we'll jump back a little bit. Last weekend, we had the pleasure of running out to. We had Rudy and Jay from Fuego Lento Seasonings on what was it, 2 podcasts ago or so, whatever it is.
Yeah, our Friday episode.
So they invited us out to their facility to check out where they do all the housing of the seasonings and manufacturing,
Your
testing, cooking.
Yeah.
Headquarters. Thank you, Jan. That's a great word.
It is a good word.
Yeah. Just want to give a shout out to, because there was so much food there. Like,
it was super fun too,
and it was super fun, and it was a great cause.
It was a great atmosphere. It just,
great
the whole
atmosphere.
thing. It's just a barbecue, right? That's all it is. It's just a barbecue that went out to first responders and whatever that Rudy and Jay put on. Of course, Rudy was hosting it at his place. But man, it was so much fun just watching. We had police cars, we had fire trucks pulling up. Mm-hmm. We're handing out plates. I'm sure they enjoyed the food. Plus, they got it was a way to showcase the A Fuego Lento seasoning
rubs,
rubs and everything. But us, man, we're hanging out, we're drinking beer, but we're also in the back cooking, cabrito.
Yeah.
A burrito,
right?
I was actually trying to remember everything we cooked that day. He cooked for us.
We had homemade salsa that was made. Mm-hmm.
Grilled over the
it was just warmed up or whatever it is. But it was there. But everything was done. Roasting the tomatoes and the jalapenos,
and then
everything was fire roasted. Everything was on the fire.
Ground down, and what do you call that? The I can't remember what it was called.
Mortison.
I don't know.
The mortar and pestle.
Yeah, but
it's like mocolete or
that's what they call it.
I know they have a different name for
whatever
it.
That thing is. Yeah,
but everything's ground down in that, and you basically put it back on the heat, and you're able to eat out of that, right? The homemade tortillas. I mean, the barbacoa. We had barbacoa. We had liver. I mean, that was a kidney.
Yeah.
Somebody ate kidney.
Did anybody else eat the kidney?
I don't know.
did.
I know. I had some liver.
I ate the kidney.
The picanha with the
picanha steaks were money.
Oh yeah, those are very good.
So good. That's I forget what the hell the name of that sauce shit is he puts on it, but it was
the
good.
chimichurri.
Yeah, chimichurri sauce.
That shit was legit.
Yeah, it was really good.
There was so much stuff like it.
What did he make for breakfast? What was that? The barbacoa?
Barbacoa tacos.
Barbacoa
Yeah,
was
but that
for breakfast.
salsa he had on there, man, those are freaking awesome.
They were good.
Yeah.
They were really good. And the whole time, and then we're doing the open fire cooking. We have the goat that's basically on the T cross that's laying over the fire, that's kind of cooking and getting all that smoke and everything else. And we end up finishing it off just because for time wise to finish it off on the grill. But man, it was
it was so fun.
It was cool.
Yeah,
it was
everything, and I tell you, everything was done live fire. Everything was done with the cooking of the cabrito, and I couldn't tell you what the name of that contraption is, where you have the goat just hanging over the fire, but you also had the kind of the Santa Maria style pit where you had open fire and you had a grate that you can adjust. And I mean, he ended up finishing the goat on top of that, just grilling on top of the fire. Also, you had Johnny and June out there just
they did
smoking away.
All the first responder stuff was on that.
Correct, yeah. Mm-hmm. And I can say, hey, shout out to Jay, shout out to Rudy. That's Grill Kings of Houston.
And then Fuego, that's Jay, but then you have Fuego Lento, Rudy, which
for hosting and having us. Hey, another shout out to Cooking with Kaz. He jumped out there.
I didn't know he was coming.
Yeah, did not know. Yeah, so he jumped out there. It was
super
fantastic
cool
time. Nice getting to meet him. Shout out to Married to Barbecue. She showed up as well. So
Brianna. Yeah.
Awesome time.
Yep. And look. They both those people have really big social media presence, and definitely appreciate just getting to hang out with them and cook with them. Right, that was such a huge thing. I mean, married to barbecue and cooking with Kaz, man, they're killing it on the social media game, man. And truthfully, there's a lot of pointers that we could take from them as far as being consistent. We can't all do it like me and Matt, right? We need you guys to get more involved with social media and do more, right? More videos, more content.
Right.
I'm
Exactly.
Trying,
You know?
I'm trying.
Alex, step up. You know,
Right.
Yeah.
Cooking-
Good.
cooking
Jonathan from Chopping Block.
That's right. John was there from Chopping Block,
Mm-hmm.
which hopefully we'll have him on, right?
Yeah, I think we're
that's
trying to
in
get
work.
that.
I think we're going
lined
to
up.
get Married to Barbecue on as well.
Did he get all
Hopefully.
the bread from there too, from Chopping Block?
He did. Yeah,
I ate a shit ton of that pretzel bread.
It's good,
during
right?
That whole day.
I don't think I got to try any of that.
He had it.
It's
He had it
really
sitting
good.
there by the
Yeah.
fire too, just kind of like toasting there. God,
Right.
I ate so much of that stuff too.
And
And
then
he has one location, like he says he's opening another one. Like it's in the
yeah,
works.
He's working one in Victoria.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
yeah, we'll have it on. What was cooking? Is that Glenn cooking with Kaz?
Yeah.
Okay, shout out to Glenn.
Yeah, hell yeah. Very cool. It's very cool that this plus. I mean, you're just grilling, right? You're just cooking the whole day. It's kind of a grind a little bit, and you're kind of like trying to step back, like, okay, I don't want to get involved too much. This is your thing, you know. Like,
I feel like I didn't do much anything short of just slicing up ribs and throwing some in boxes for the first
Yeah.
responders. Other than
Yeah.
that, I was just hanging
mean,
out.
hanging out,
I felt
right?
like you were doing all the work over there.
It was
Honestly,
cool.
it wasn't our show. We were just there to help
No,
facilitate. And
that's
just,
fine though.
yeah.
You know?
It was fun. But you know what else is fun?
Yeah, I know what else is fun.
What else is fun
What is it?
is the grabbing the brisket.
All right, this one I think is actually a pretty popular beer as far as like from the little
Like
micro
around
breweries and
around
whatnot.
America.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I've never had this. I don't know if you guys have. This is peanut butter milk stout Nitro from Belching Beaver Brewery.
Never heard of them.
Never
Me
heard
either. Yeah.
Belching Beaver?
No.
I know I've heard of the brewery, and I
I've-
thought I've seen this before. I've never had it.
One thing I saw when you poured this thing out early in the mug, no foam.
I
There's
think,
no,
I think
there's
that's
really not.
I think that's typical for a lot of stouts. There's not really a whole lot of like a
but
lot of
shouldn't there
foam.
be like a widget or something inside to create that? Don't you want that?
That's if you get it like in a can or something.
Right.
They'll do
It does.
that.
There's a little thing on the
Okay,
bottle
this-
here. It says pour straight up, which I did.
Yeah. What you did, yeah.
Still, the head's about. Well, it's not there.
It's not there.
Well,
It's
hopefully it
dark.
doesn't taste flat. Let's find out.
5.2% alcohol by volume, and Oceanside, California.
Okay, so I see the beaver right here, and the beaver's pouring it like straight up, right? Which I don't know if you really did that, John.
Maybe not straight up, but it was
Yeah,
pretty.
The beaver's doing it.
It was pretty. Yeah, well, the beaver's better than me. I don't know what to tell you,
Right.
asshole.
I think what you have to do is you have to shake it up and then pour it
Okay.
into the glass.
All right, I'll do that with the next one. We got a couple more. This is
I
your
didn't see
garage,
that.
so
I didn't see that. Well, I just had a drink of it.
I did too.
So what are we supposed to be picking up? I do taste a little peanut butter.
Peanut butter chocolate.
And to
Peanut
me,
butter,
this peanut
milk
butter is like
stout.
a Nutter Butter kind of peanut butter flavor. What else?
Let me see.
Well, Jan didn't actually read the bottle, so
I did.
you did.
Yeah, I did.
You must have read it in your head or something.
No, I did. It says for a creamy head, invert bottle upright into drinking glass. Slowly lift bottle as the beer pours out. So throw
You
it all the way
you
to
have
the
to
bottom.
dunk it all the way in,
Oh
submerge
yeah, I
it.
didn't do that. I guess I should have read the instructions.
Well, why do they make them so small?
Just shake up your
Jeez.
bottle.
You got the fine print going on. It's like, hey, I'd like to return this beer. It just did not meet. Did you pour it correctly? No, I did not. We'll go back and pour it correctly.
You didn't read the yellow part though, Jan. America's favorite peanut butter milk stout.
That's
I
subjective.
need glasses.
This is Oceanside,
on
California.
Nitro to go. Don't let the dark color fool you. This beer is delightfully easy to drink with aromas of roasted peanuts, dark chocolate, and coffee. This Nitro version is creamier with a bigger perceived mouthfeel. A bigger perceived mouthfeel. That's
That
a
just sounds like a
mouthful.
whole lot of nothing.
Just all up in your mouth.
Look, all I'm saying right now, if you have to, if your final words are this right here, Okay, after opening bottle, flip upside down and pour hard. This creates the cascade effect in optimizing to optimize the nitro experience.
Is it too late to put it back in my bottle and try again?
Exactly. Like, dude, this is not good.
Pour it back in your bottle and then try it again.
I feel like I'll wear it
Try
if
it.
I do that.
Try.
I still think it tastes good.
It does not have a creaminess to this.
No?
No.
Oh, you're wrong.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's just like I kind of feel bad like that we're not trying it quite right
Yeah.
because it's kind of like it just tastes flat to me a little bit. Like I
There's-
could tell there's some
two
good
more. Go
flavors
get the
in
other
there.
two.
Just make a beer that you could actually pour into a glass and it becomes foamy. I don't put a widget, put something inside. I'm not saying that. This is not that hard, right?
It has like a really like nutty taste, like almond or
Peanut.
something like
It's peanut.
That's all I get.
They're holding a
This.
peanut in his hand.
I don't think it was submerged. I think you just don't
Like-
this.
Okay, you poured it in a. If you pour it in a plastic cup, it's going to foam the.
Yeah, you got to do it in the.
We'll do that.
You got to do it in the frosted mug. All right, we're doing an experiment. I mean, like maybe I'm wrong,
Do it live.
but I don't think I am.
You ready for this?
What are we doing?
Gotta put it down.
Submergent?
That's what it
Yeah.
said.
It says
Yep.
Then
reveal
slowly
it slowly.
lift.
All right.
It looks the frickin' same, y'all. That's some bullshit.
Of course, you
They
dump
lied.
that thing.
The
Taste it.
Californians
Taste it.
lie like a rug. Okay,
Lie
Well,
like a
I mean-
dog.
lie like a rug on a cheap floor.
They think tri-tip is better than brisket, so
Cheap. It's not even laminate. It's just pixie sticks laid out. I don't know. It's not good.
All right, let's go in with our scores. Who wants to start it off? Round the table.
Alex does.
Round we go. Where we'll stop, nobody knows. Alex.
I'm 6'3". Like it's not horrible, but like it just tastes like almonds or peanuts, or it just has a really nutty flavor.
Yeah.
Just I don't know. It's not horrible, but it's not great.
All right, well, I'm going to go next. I'm going to give this a 4.2.
Really?
It just tastes to me like some kind of peanutty butter.
artificial.
Like, it's like a drink. It doesn't taste like a beer to me at all. Like there's nothing beerish
There's no
about
alcohol.
It. Yeah, it didn't taste like there's any. I know there's got to be some, but it doesn't taste like it. It's just really flat too.
Yeah.
It's like a flat kind of chocolate peanut drink.
They said it was like 4.5 or 5% or whatever. it
5
is.
something.
And it's really it's
That's
like,
right on par with
5.3.
Coors Light.
It's really watery.
Yeah,
A little more.
this I feel bad. This tastes like something that if you got it at the brewery and they just tap it and give it to you right there, I feel like it would taste a lot better. But
You're probably right.
yeah,
Well, this-
but as I'm trying it now, it's like a 4.2 or whatever I said it was.
It's missing. This beer is missing a. And I'm not saying it has to have the alcohol content, but it's missing that next flavor or whatever. And maybe it's alcohol. I don't know, but it's very smooth. Like you
Super
could take
smooth.
this home. You could drink this like you drink a Yahoo or Yahoo or
Yeah,
whatever, right?
Yeah,
A Yoo-hoo?
A Yoo-hoo. What do you call it, right? Well, I said whatever you want to call it. You want to say Yoo-hoo, it's fine with you. I'm from the South, brother.
Oh, you
We
guys
call them
it
Yahoos.
Oh, yeah, that's bullshit, but okay.
No,
Hey,
no, we don't.
Listen,
It's
I'm
a
just
Yoo-hoo.
saying.
You're a
if-
Yahoo.
If this is probably, yeah. If this is what you're doing, this is America's best tasting. What did it say? Peanut butter stout, milk stout, or something.
Yeah.
Like, you need to come to Texas then, because you need to come try some of this over here. This is not a bad tasting beverage. Again, it didn't taste like I'm drinking alcohol. It didn't taste like I'm drinking a beer, and I kind of want that.
I'd rather drink a Yoo-hoo than that.
No, I'm
Yeah,
drinking
I
one
think
of these
I would. I think I
over
would.
over a Yahoo. Yeah, you know what?
He's committed.
I'm gonna go 5. I'm gonna go 5.3 on this.
Hey, you're middle of the road.
Yeah,
5.3.
yeah.
Come on, James. Oh.
I know you think I'm going to do
He's not going to do it.
what everybody thinks I'm going to do.
I'm not gonna do it.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. It's not bad. It's not great. It's not bad. and it's not good at the same time. You know what I mean? It's just average, right?
You just said that before. Yeah.
Well,
we
that-
actually paused that one.
That was my pause for John to cut that out, but I guess we'll just keep that in.
Keep
So,
it in. Yeah, keep
Great.
it all in. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to give this probably about a 4.0.
Of course you are.
Man,
John, you have it
I
higher
hate
than
it.
this.
I hate
John's
I
like,
do have
I'm
a
giving
higher.
it 9.8.
You have it higher. I know
I do
you
have
do.
a higher. I do, but I hate that I don't like it as much as I wanted. I wanted to love this. Like I saw, I was like, "Oh, this is going to be freaking good." I love chocolate peanut butter beers. They're probably my favorite. Super excited. You guys had one already here, and I some other one that you guys bought last week, and I tasted that, and I was like, and it was like 11%. I don't even remember what it was. But,
Freaking
that
Fang.
white fang.
White Fang.
It was freaking phenomenal. It was so good. And I thought, oh, this is going to taste better because it's a little lower in alcohol. It's middle of the road. It's going to be like, but it tastes flat. You're
It
right.
missed on the flavor. It missed on the alcohol
flat.
content, and it tastes flat.
I think the flavor is okay. It could be a little more complex, like Jan said. I think it's okay. It just tastes super flat and a little watery to me, which for a beer this dark, it should not taste that watery.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to drink like 6 or 7 of them, that's probably a great beer. If you like the chocolate peanut butter flavored
Yeah.
beers, that's probably right up your alley because, hey, you're not going to get super sloshed.
If it didn't taste so flat, yeah, I would drink these. Yeah, no problem. As it is, I'm probably going to go like a 5.7.
Yeah. Well, there it is.
Wah, wah. Hey, guess you don't have the America's best tasting. I'm just kidding. That's a joke.
Hey, we drink it, so you don't have to.
That's right.
Well, I guess that wraps up the grabbing a brisket.
Beer review.
That's magical.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Tasty.
So, obviously, if you're new to Grabbing the Brisket podcast, thank you for being here. We welcome you. Go ahead and check out grabbingthebrisket.com. Check out some of the platforms that we put out there via social media and let us know what you think. I mean, I know we put a lot of recipes out there. I know we put a lot of content out there as far as different videos and stuff like that. So we'd love to hear from you. We'd love to get the interaction. So if you visit the website, grabbingthebrisket.com or grabthebrisket.com, it really doesn't matter. We got a lot of links to all our social medias, our merch shop, along with the recipes that we put out there, and just where you can get a hold of and check out Grabbing the Brisket, guys.
And you can reach us on there through those connections to drop us a barbecue winter veil.
Yes, or if you have any questions at all about barbecue, they could call our hotline.
Yeah. What do you know? What's the number?
Well, no, it's not a hotline, is it?
I mean, it's. I guess it's not hot, is it? 'Cause nobody's going to answer it.
That's right.
It's our voicemail line.
That's right.
So call in, leave a voicemail, and we'll share it, and we'll answer your questions or use your fails or whatever. The phone number is 434-829-2299. 434-829.
That's fine. You have to repeat it.
2299. Call now.
Yeah.
If you
Listen.
didn't get it the first time, just pause and
Rewind.
rewind it for 10
No,
seconds.
I said it twice. I'll say it again later.
Okay. The phones are lighting up. Caller 7.
Okay, for today, we have a win and a fail, I believe, from the same person. He sent them both in. So this is from Dale Wetzel. He said, when I first started smoking, I had a bullet smoker and melted the siding on my rental house. I used so much hickory that the pork chops were turned into sawdust and tasted like a house fire. 2 lessons learned. Be careful how much hickory you use, and don't put your damn smoker next to the house.
There it is.
That would suck.
That sucks.
That's not good.
Right.
Yeah.
And that smoker said, to hell with your siding.
And hickory, that burns hot.
No. Okay. And then we got the other one. Hopefully this one's a win. Win. Okay, good. I'd never cooked a tri-tip before, but I found one at the local grocery store. I cooked a bunch of stuff on my smoker one day, and then I passed out. The next morning I woke up. It was gone. My wife said it was the best beef she had ever had. I'm terrible about keeping a log. I'm not even sure what I did.
So he put all the meat on, fell asleep, and his wife took it off.
Yeah, and ate it.
Right.
And
you know what?
apparently it was amazing.
That's a win and a fail. in
You will
itself.
never be able to recreate that.
Yeah, and he didn't keep a log, he said.
Did
so,
he
yeah.
Did he go
What's-
into like a Bud Light coma?
What's the
or
what's the show
happening
where they have
here?
to like? Is it Beer Fest or they have to go get drunk to remember how to get to the thing?
Yeah.
You got to get drunk
And try to
to remember
recreate
how
the
to do this. That is a beer win.
Right. Sort of.
I love
It
that.
is kind of like
What's this guy's name?
Dale Wetzel.
Dale. Okay.
Dale Wetzel.
Well, do you want to tell him what he won, Jan?
What did he win? Sucklebusters. Everybody wants some Sucklebusters. That's right, man. Hey, go out. Tell us what your favorite Sucklebuster seasoning is, or just pick one. Check to smoke, and it'll be sent to your house. We don't get your address. It comes from them. Blah blah blah.
I will get your address. I will reach
John,
out to you.
I'm sorry, John will get your
I'll
address.
get your address and send it along.
We're
We'll
going
find it.
to.
What he's saying is
send you a lot of
Jan
hate mail.
doesn't actually get your address.
Right.
I won't get your address.
No one else will see it.
You don't want me showing up. But yes, John will get your address, and then we'll send you some out. So appreciate it.
And cue
Could I
the barbecue fail win music, which we don't have.
We don't have
And
No, I
that
don't know
just
about that.
transitions us to
us to that time that can I have plans. I'm sorry.
Okay.
We
This
paused.
was okay. Are we paused?
Yeah, you're deleting that part, right?
Which part?
The part just because we're just rambling back and
I don't know. I'll
And
listen back and see how it
Yeah,
sounds,
let's
and then
not
I'll
do that.
decide if I
He
want
said he didn't want to edit.
I don't want to do that. I don't just come off. Okay.
Are you sure? Okay. Okay, this was my idea. I know we've talked a little bit before about different like sayings and what they mean or where they came from and that kind of stuff. But I heard somebody say "salt of the earth" the other day, and I thought, where the hell did that come from? So I started looking it up, and I found like this website that shows different,
meanings behind sayings.
yeah, like they call them idioms, but
Yeah, it's an idiom.
yeah.
Don't show off, John.
Yeah.
They're
No,
called
no,
idioms.
I only know it because I saw the website was called
Yeah.
idioms. Like, no,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like idioms
I,
for idiots. Or
I
something.
almost
don't
said
know.
something different, but then I had to think. I was like, I know that's not right. And then as soon as you're like, it's called an. And I was like, I know what it is.
yeah, salt of the earth is you kill everything.
Right.
That's right. Hey, that's right.
Okay,
It is what it is. What it is. Love you, brother. Okay.
Okay. So, anyways, so I there was a shit ton, but I just took down a few, and I thought I'd throw them out there to see if you guys know A, what they mean, which should be pretty easy on most of these.
Yeah.
And B, where they came from.
Right. Do we get a guess on salt of the earth?
Absolutely.
Okay, I know we might have touched on this a little bit. This goes back to the Roman days, where they used to salt. They used to take over a village, and then they would salt the shit out of their place where they could not grow crops anymore.
Yep.
Very nasty stuff. So
So, what does salt of the earth mean then? In
Salt-
that sense?
that means you salt. You literally put salt
I know
everywhere,
what-
right?
so
no, like when you, okay, use it in a sentence.
if you're
That
salt of
guy
the
is
earth, you're a
salt of the
good
earth.
guy. Good guy. You're
If
good
you say
people.
someone is salt of the earth.
Okay,
You're
well,
good people.
It really doesn't. That kind of contradicts what
Yeah.
salting the earth
So
does.
no, not salting.
This
the
is a
earth.
different one, not
Good.
salting the earth.
Okay.
Salt
So
of the
salt-
earth. When you
yeah,
say
okay.
someone or
You're
people
a
are
good
salt
person.
of the earth.
Okay,
That's what it means.
go, John.
Is it
Stand-
more-
you're a stand-up person.
Right. That's you're
Salt
pretty
of the
much
earth, you're-
yeah.
you're-
You're pretty
you're-
much dead on.
Correct.
Regarded as genuine, unpretentious, morally sound. Typically, this is a complimentary
Yeah.
thing to call somebody.
Well,
right?
salt is like very. What do
And
you
back
call
in
it?
the day, it was
Yeah.
considered valuable, so it was a
It was a
good thing.
commodity.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. I went the opposite direction. That's like salting
dark.
the earth, and
James
then
went like-
you're the salt of the earth,
James
or
went the
you're
biblical side.
salting
Mother?
the
Yeah.
earth.
He's like biblical.
Right.
But it is
Yeah.
the origin. He was close. It is actually biblical, and I don't know if we've ever quoted the Bible verse on this before.
Is
but
this
I'm gonna
with
throw it out
Lot and
there.
his wife and everything?
This
or-
is from Matthew 5:13, and Jesus said to the people that are being persecuted for being loyal to Him, "You are the salt of the earth."
Huh.
No.
There it
So
is.
wait, where did he get that?
He made it up.
Did he?
Jesus.
Did he?
Well, I'm not,
okay.
That's what he said.
I'll ask him later.
Yeah. Ask him what I seen.
Oh, that's good. Right.
But don't
Right.
salt the earth because no crops will grow.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, the next one the next one, Chicago. You're out. Piece of cake.
That's
This
a
one-
piece of cake.
Yeah, piece of cake.
Oh, it's just a piece of cake.
That's easy.
Okay.
Where'd it come from?
Did making cake used to be a lot easier?
No, but it's just a piece of cake.
Does anybody have any wild guess on where this came from?
No, I
No,
don't.
no clue.
No, okay. Nope. This one's a little bit longer. I'm just going to read it. It is believed that this phrase was invented in the 1870s during slavery in the southern states of America. As part of a dance or celebration organized by slave owners, black slaves would compete in cakewalks, performing a dance which imitated and subtly mocked the elaborate and ostentatious gestures of white slave owners. The most elegant couple team would be given a cake as an award. It seems that this white slave owners did not understand that they were being mocked with these cakewalk dances.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
basically
So
it.
they would just get it and try to act all hoity-toity.
Yeah.
Right, they didn't. I thought when I first started reading, I was like, "This might not be okay to read," and then I realized they were idiots. Like, it was
No,
like,
right.
They're making fun of them.
These
And they
slave
didn't-
owners are idiots, and people are making fun of them for having this thing, right?
Right. Basically,
Yeah.
the slaves were making fun of them, and they
That's
would
right.
be awarded cake. And it was looked at. It goes on to say that the slaves looked at it as this was super easy to get, so it was a piece of cake.
Yeah.
The cakewalk
Okay.
was a piece of cake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where that came from.
Nice.
Okay.
Hey, there it is.
And we might have talked about this one before. I'm not sure. As Mad as a Hatter.
Does that
I've
have to
heard
do
that.
with Alice in Wonderland?
I've heard that.
There's Mad Hatter, which I
based
think
on
is that
that? It
like
was
a
loosely
97.9 The Box type deal, like rap deal. The Mad Hatter.
No, I don't know.
Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
Means you're crazy.
Houston
It
will
does
know.
mean you're crazy. Yes, it does
Mad
mean you're
Hatter.
crazy.
Okay.
17th to 18th century hatters made felt hats using mercury, which led to all kinds of side effects, including insanity. And like you said, the Mad Hatter in the Alice in Wonderland was based on this phenomenon.
Okay.
Nice.
Wow.
Very
Well,
cool.
there was a lot of stuff done back in the day because they really didn't understand the science of stuff, but there was a lot of using materials that weren't really like used to be glasses or made of hats or whatever.
Right.
I know back in the day they used to make cups out of lead, and then people would get lead poisoning, and then they would die.
Right. They didn't know.
But they didn't die; they just went into some type of coma.
Oh, yeah.
And so they would bury them, and then they had like people. Do you have more on this list? I don't know if I was.
I don't have Saved by the Bell, if that's where you're going with it.
That's where I'm going
Yeah.
because they would bury people, and they would all of a sudden, like maybe later on, they would get excavated for something, or whatever, and they would see that there was claw marks on the inside of the casket. It was like, holy shit, we're burying people alive. Basically, what they're doing is they're getting lead poisoning, but they go out to their tavern, start pulling in some pints, and start drinking. Next thing they go pass out, and the guy doesn't wake up for like a couple of days because he's got some type of like poisoning, lead
Right.
poisoning, and his like I would say his heart rate slows down, and you can't really see his breath or whatever. It's like, well, shit, he died. Put him in a box. So now they started coming out with the having people sit in graveyards, and they would tie little strings to their fingers, through their hands, and they would run the string up through a little hole or a pipe or whatever, and tie it to a bell. And you would have a person out there listening for somebody to ring the bell, which was Dead Ringer
Or Saved by the Bell.
or Saved by the Bell.
Correct.
Wow.
Or. That's all I got.
Okay, I have one last one.
Okay.
This one's pretty quick. Bite the bullet.
Just bite the bullet.
Yeah.
Just get it over with. Just do it.
Did
Right?
you have to make sure it wasn't an inferior bullet or something? Is that where it came from?
No.
No? Okay, I don't know. I'm just
yeah.
taking guesses.
Yeah, like inferior metal.
Yeah.
Right? You're like,
You
oh,
used to
this is
bite
not.
coins, you know?
This is not copper.
Nope, that's not it. You're right about the meaning. It means just get through the pain, get it on with, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
So
Just do it.
the origin is there was no such thing as pain relief or anesthesia in the 19th century. As a result, when soldiers were injured on the battlefield and needed treatment, they were given a bullet to bite down on to prevent them screaming out loud.
Why a bullet? Like a hard bullet, though.
It is something that they
Bite
have.
Well, it's
on
brass
always
and
metal.
lead, right?
Maybe
So-
it was softer back then or something? I don't know.
it's a little
Yeah,
soft.
stick
It's a little
or
softer.
whatever. I mean,
Anyways, that's what I got.
hey,
I
nice.
thought it was interesting.
And this has been Learning with John.
The more you know.
Learning with John, rainbows and happiness.
If this is our most popular episode, I'll bring it back next week.
There it is.
Okay.
All right. Hey, obviously, we're here for you guys, so check out grabbingthebrisket.com. Let us know what you think. If there's anything you want us to add or talk about onto the podcast, hey, let us know. We'll definitely get right into it.
Correct.
Word. You can do it.
And the awkward silence of this is that time of the episode where
It
we're
is.
just like, okay,
Like we appreciate it.
we're going to
though.
end it. But
We appreciate the listen. We appreciate the follow.
we definitely do.
We appreciate you going to our website, buying merch. We appreciate all the money you're sending us.
Be cool
We
if
need
you
more money,
did.
so please send more. We appreciate the lavish lifestyle that we're accustomed to. So just keep doing that, and thank you.
But hey, don't be sad because there's like 150 other episodes that you can tune in until the next episode.
That's right.
So
Darn near.
honestly, it's been great talking barbecue, you guys.
Peace.
Thanks, everybody. We've been great.
Dang it, Bobby. Just grab the brisket. We'd like to give a special thanks to Sucklebusters Barbecue Rubs and Sauces, Bolner's Fiesta Spices, CoolieNation Custom Koozies, Cambro Manufacturing, Yeti Coolers, the Smoke Sheep Barbecue Newsletter, and Dalstrong Knives. We definitely appreciate your support.